So, my dear students, once again we have come. The other day, so far as the part 1 of the proposal, the one act play that is meant for class 12 is concerned, we have almost come up to page 73, first portion. And one thing is very much clear, we have been introduced to Subukov, a landowner. We have been introduced to Lomov, and in the meantime we have already come to know that Lomov has come to pay a visit to Subukov's house. His intention is to propose whom? Subukov's daughter Natalia. In our former class, we have totally discussed that actually through this particular play, Anton Chekhov has tried his level best just to put before us a real scenario of so-called marriage that was prevalent in Russia during his particular time. It is the countryside of Russia, you have come to know in the meantime. And during those particular days, not only in Russia, because of the patriarchal society, because of that particular system, this age-old father, they want to get their daughters married. We have come to understand that Lomov has already 35, suffers from palpitation and other particular nervous syndromes, hypochondriac we should say, and he takes it for granted that he must have to use this particular time and he must have to get married at this particular point. And with this end in view, he also takes it for granted that Natalia should be the best choice in this particular point because she is more or less good looking, good housekeeper, and he considers that this is what actually he deserves. Now he is getting ready because Subukov informs him that Natalia would be coming in no time. Subukov leaves. Here Lomov has been anxiously waiting how to put forth the proposal for marriage, and we have seen that Natalia Stepanovna comes in the meantime. Natalia Stepanovna. The father, one thing we must have to clear our mind. The father didn't inform Natalia that Lomov has come to propose, that it's a proposal of marriage. No. Naturally, Natalia doesn't have any particular idea who has come and why he has come. So at the very first outset, that is the next door neighbor, Lomov. She is acquainted with him almost. Oh, it's you. Now see, Papa said, go, there is a merchant come for his goods. Underline, there is a merchant comes for his goods. What is it? Natalia, the father didn't tell that you have come. He just informed me that some merchant has come for his goods. I tell you to underline because herein lies that particular point. The use of the word goods shows that she is a liability and Subukov the father is ready to sell her as a commodity. We have to understand this particular point because it's a detailed study we must have to be meticulously careful about each and every particular point. And Chekhov, you know it very well, that through the beautiful presentation of the dialogues, there is no scope for action at all, or wherever it has been, very little. So naturally, through action and through your, particularly through the dialogues, through the throwing of the dialogues, modulation of the dialogues, you will have to, or he is trying to prepare the scenario. Now, how do you do, Ivan Vasilevich? Say Jai Ho. It's a very courtesy. How are you? How do you do, honored Natalia Stepanovna? Naturally, in return, Natalia Stepanovna, now actually she doesn't have any idea, and she was busy with her household works. So naturally she has been there in the casual dress. You must excuse my apron and negligee. Apron, you know, the outer covering, and negligee is the loose gown type. We are selling peas for drying. Selling, separating grains from the peas. মটরশুঁটি থেকে যদি আলাদা করে দানাগুলো ছড়ানো, that is. Why haven't you been here for such a long time? So after so many days you have come here. Why didn't you come beforehand? Sit down. They sit themselves. Won't you have some lunch? So naturally, out of courtesy, she proposes that it's better, or if he likes, he may have his lunch along with. No, thank you, I have had some already. No, you don't have to bother about it. I have already that. There's more. Here are the matches. The weather is splendid now. Now the weather is beautiful. But yesterday it was so wet that the workmen didn't do anything all day. Just consider, how was it yesterday? Foul weather. It was not possible for the workmen to work any longer. How much hay have you stacked? Straw. How much straw have you piled? Just think, I felt greedy and had a whole field cart, and now I am not at all pleased about it, because I am afraid my hay may rot. I have to face some sort of obstacles because I have cut it down, and naturally if I manage to have it properly, the hay may get rot. I ought to have waited a bit. But what's this? And now she comes to notice that the next door neighbor, he has come to pay a visit, peculiarly dressed, so well dressed, as if he has been going to some sort of party or likely. You are in evening dress? It is not likely. Well, I never. Are you going to a ball or what? Oh, then your intention is not to pay a visit to our house. You are going to somewhere else, possibly ball or likely. Though I must say you look better. But you are looking better so far as because of your formal dressing. Tell me, why are you got up like that? So where actually are you going? Excited, nervous, you know it, overcome that. You see, honored Natalia Stepanovna, the fact is, I have made up my mind to ask you to hear me out. However, I have fixed up my mind that I must say what I want to say. Of course, you will be surprised and perhaps even angry. What I am going to tell you, it may be that instantly on hearing my words, you may get surprised. You may become angry. I know, I don't know what is going to happen or what will be your reaction on hearing this. But it's awfully cold. You know the particular type of the character. And that's why how to propose, what to say, can't find likely. What's the matter? Why are you behaving in such a way? What's your intention? What do you want to say? Please come straight to the point. I shall try to be brief. Says that he will try to be brief. But as you know, a preface, Mukhabandhu যেমন হয় না, is actually a preface or introduction before the proposal. He is busy in doing so. You must know, honored Natalia Stefanovna, that I have long since my childhood, in fact, had the privilege of knowing your family. We, the two families, mine and yours, we are very close neighbors, and naturally we have a clear-cut understanding of each other. And my late aunt and her husband, from whom, as you know, I inherited my land, always had the greatest respect for your father and your late mother. Saying so that self-respect, not only that they had the two families had respect, and according to Lomov, the aunt and the uncle, they had great respect for Subukov and his dead wife. We are also being informed that Natalia's mother is no more. The Lomovs and the Subukovs have always had the most friendly, and I might almost say that the most affectionate regard for each other. Affectionate regard for each other, the families. And as you know, my land is a near neighbor of yours. And not only of our families, just see your piece of land, our piece of land, as if they have likely neighbors. My piece of land is nearer to you. You will remember that my oxen meadows touch your barchoots. You have in your possession the barchoots, and we have in our possession oxen meadows and barchoots really appear to be neighboring plot of lands. And herein commits the mistake. We will see that quarrel will ensue out of this house. Excuse my interrupting you. You say, my oxen meadows. Stop. Come to the point. What do you say? Oxen meadows are yours. Do you really mean what you are saying? কি বললে জানো? Oxen meadows. হ্যাঁ, তোমাদের কবে থেকে হলো? তাই বললে না? Yes, mine. What are you talking about? Oxen meadows are ours, not yours. No. Possibly you are committing a mistake. Oxen meadows have been our lands. How can it be yours? No, mine, honored Natalia Stefanovna. Please, Natalia. I know it very well that the piece of land belongs to me. Well, I never knew that before. This is for the first time that I come to know that this piece of land belongs to you. How do you make that out? How do you come to the conclusion that this piece of land is yours? How? I am speaking of those oxen meadows which are waste in between your barchoots and the burnt mass. Burnt mass, you know, mass actually is a low-lying water land. So, two names of the two pieces of land. They are just in between. Yes, they are ours. Barchoot is ours. Oxen Meadows, that also belong to us. No, we were mistaken, honored Natalia Stefanovna, they are mine. Once again you are committing the same mistake. They can't be, or this piece of land can't be yours. Just think, Ivan Vasilievich, how long they have been yours? Stop. You claim this piece of land to be yours. How long? How long? Ki mojar kotha. As long as I can remember. Really? You won't get me to believe that. Are you making a joke? Do you want me to believe it? But you can see from the documents, honored Natalia Stefanovna. Why do you call over this piece of land? There are the documents. You can verify to that. Oxen Meadows, it's true. Yes, I know. The trouble begins from this particular stage. Why? Oxen Meadows, it's true, were once the subject of dispute. Because this is a piece of land, or this particular piece of land became a subject of dispute, but now everybody knows that they are mine. Yes, there had been quarrel in between the two families over the possession of this particular disputed land. The land was disputed at a particular time, but now it has been solved and it belongs to me. There is nothing to argue about. You see, my aunt's grandmother gave the free use of these meadows in perpetuity, the state of lasting forever or likely, to the peasants of your father's grandfather. So from grandmother to father's grandfather, or likely, in return for which they were to make bricks for her. And there was a give and take policy. Piece of land belonged to us. It was given to you for the sake of your peasants. And in return, the peasants had to make bricks for the Lomovs. Likely. The peasants belonging to your father's grandfather had the free use for meadows for 40 years. And what happened? Naturally, they were using this piece of land for 40 years or likely. And as a result of constantly using this land, had got into the habit of regarding them as their own. যা হয় 1 বছর 2 বছর 10 বছর 20 বছর 40 বছর ধরে ব্যবহার করতে করতে this particular tendency came to them that actually this piece of land belonged to them. And as a result of this particular point, what happened? Natalia didn't give him the chance to complete. No, it is not at all like that. Both my grandfather and great grandmother reckoned that their land extended to Burnt Mass, which means that Oxen Meadows were ours. Whatever you may tell, whatever you have to say, whatever documents you have in your possession, we are not going to believe it. We know it very well that our land has been or had been extended to Burnt Mass. It is still now at that particular stage. I don't see what there is to argue about. It's simply silly. And what is the settled fact? Now this piece of land belongs to us. Why should we bother about that? I will show you the documents, Natalia Stefanovna. Naturally, Lomov offers just to verify the documents. No, he was simply joking or making fun of me. What a surprise! You are trying to make me a fool? Is this the neighborly attitude? Do we expect such a behavior from our next door neighbor? We have had the land for nearly 300 years, and then we are suddenly told that it is not ours. Till today. We believed the land was in our possession not for 1, 2, 3 or 10 years, but for 300 years. And this fine morning you have come and informed us that this piece of land doesn't belong to us. Even Vasilevich, I can hardly believe my own ears. It is unbelievable. These meadows are not worth much to me. See, we are gentlemen, and as gentlemen, we must have a sense in this particular regard. This piece of land doesn't have much value so far as material value of the land is concerned. Just 5 deciatels. Deciatels is no measuring unit for the plot of land, likely 13.5 acres, and worth perhaps 300 rubles. If you want to sell it, you may get 300 rubles. It's not a, it's a tripling, it's a little amount. But I can't stand unfairness. But whatever the amount be, whatever the cost of the land may be, unfair dealing we never support. Say what you will, but I can stand unfairness. You are at liberty to say whatever you like, but mind one thing, we don't allow unjust things. Clear? Hear me out. I implore you, beg earnestly of you. Daya kore amar kothata shunun. The peasants of your father's grandfather, as I have already had the honor of explaining to you, used to bake bricks for my grandmother. Same thing, repetition of the same thing. They would have to bake bricks. Now my aunt's grandmother wishing to make them a pleasant. Naturally, out of that particular feelings, my grandmother wanted that they should have some sort of pleasant place to live in. I can't make head and tail of all this about aunts and grandfathers and grandmothers. Suno. One thing is clear to me, that this piece of land is ours. And why do you again and again have been referring to aunts, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers? What's the use of? The meadows are ours and that's all. It's final that the meadows belong to us. Mine, I tell you that the piece of land belongs to me. Ours. You can go on proving it for 2 days, and on end you can go on put on 15 race jackets, but I tell you they are ours. Just see. There is also a sarcasm. Do you take it for granted that you have come to pay a visit to our house in formal dress jackets? It maybe. You may go on wearing them. You may go on shouting at the top of your voice. But we are not going to believe in what you are saying. I don't want anything of yours, and I don't want to give up anything of mine. Underline. Very, very important line. What does he want to say? I don't want anything of yours. We are satisfied with what we have. We don't have that particular intention to grasp any other thing. And I don't want to give up anything of mine. But don't take it for granted that whenever somebody else comes and say, this is ours, that we are ready to drop it. No, not that. Here Natalia denies to share anything with Lomov. Irony lies that she will marry Lomov. We will see towards the end of the play. Natalia Ivanovna, I don't want the meadows, but I am acting on principle. Natalia, come to the point. I also don't want the meadows, but I am a man of principle, and from that particular point of view, I can't tolerate what you have been saying. If you like, I will make a present of them. Bolo na, that you really want this piece of land. I am ready to offer you this piece of land as a gift from my end. I can make you a present of them myself because they are mine. I am really been very much astonished at your audacity. Why? Because it is possible on my part. I can give you this piece of land as a gift from my end. যে জমিটা তোমার নয়, তুমি গল্প শোনাচ্ছ, তুমি আমাকে সেটা দেবে, অধিকারটা কার? I possess the piece of land, so I have every right to give it. ওদের জমি টমি নিয়ে এই ছোট্ট ছেদো ব্যাপার নিয়ে আমরা মাথা ঘামাই না। তুমি বলো না যে আমাকে জমিটা দাও গো, I will make you the present. Your behavior, Ivan Vasilevich, is strange, to say the least. Actually, you are becoming incorrigible. Up to this, unbecoming of a neighbor, we must say at this stage. We have always thought of you as a good neighbor, as a friend. আমার সমস্ত আমাদের যে ধারণাটা ছিল about you, that has been shattered to pieces. Your attitude, your behavior really proves that you are unbecoming of a neighbor. অথচ আমরা তোমার জন্য কি না করেছি। Last year, we lent you our threshing machine. Threshing machine জানো তো? To separate grains from the husk or stalk. আরে ধান গমের আঁটি থেকে ধান গমের যে শস্য যেটাকে আলাদা করা হয়, that is threshing machine. Last year, বেশি দূর যেতে হবে না, এই তো গত বছর you came to us, demand out of courtesy, we lent our threshing machine. And what we have to do, that we have to postpone our own threshing till November. এবং তোমাকে এটা দিতে গিয়ে নভেম্বর পর্যন্ত আমাদের কাজটাই আমরা বন্ধ রাখলাম, বিকজ উই কনসিডার দ্যাট উই মাস্ট স্ট্যান্ড বাই আওয়ার নেইবার। আর তুমি সেই সমস্ত ভুলে গিয়ে হ্যাভ বিন বিহেভিং in this strange manner. But you behave to us as if we are gypsies. কি বলতে চাইছো তুমি? তার মানে কি আমরা জিপসি জানো তো? আমরা ওই যাযাবর বলি, নোমাড, হ্যাঁ? And আমাদের জন্য we have no roots at all, likely. Giving me my own land indeed. এখন বলে কিনা আমার জমি আমাকেই সে দান করবে। No, really, that is not at all neighborly. And if it is not the same thing, in my opinion, it's even impudent, cheeky, we must say. If you want to know, then you make out that I am a land grabber. এবারে Lomov is becoming irritated. Oh, then you are trying to say that I am a land grabber. তার মানে I have the intention to snatch your land. আমি লোকের জমি এইভাবে দখল করে করে বেড়াই, তাই বলতে চাইছো তো? ম্যাডাম, নেভার ইন মাই লাইফ হ্যাভ আই গ্র্যাবড এনিবডি এলসেস ল্যান্ড, illegally seizing others' land. Never in my life it occurred at all. And I shall not allow anybody to accuse me of having done so. যা আমি করিনি, now you are telling that I am a land grabber. I have to admit of what you say. This is beyond toleration. Quickly steps to the carafe and drinks more water. Carafe means glass container. তোমরা জানোই যে তার অ্যাটিটিউডটা হাইপোকন্ড্রিয়া, suffers from nervous palpitation. এইটুকু বলার সাথে সাথেই feels to have water. Directly goes there, quenches it. Oxen meadows are mine. I must say, Oxen meadows are mine. এই জমিটা আমার. It's not true, they are ours. You know it very well that this piece of land actually belongs to us. Mine. Goes on, just say. It's not true, I will prove it. I will send my mowers out to the meadows this very day. If you go on saying in this particular way, Natalia is of the view that to prove that this piece of land belongs to them, she is going to send the mowers. Mowers মানে কি? To trim, cut and leveling the height of grass or likely. নিড়ানির কাজ যে করে। পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছে আমার লেবারদের। তারা গিয়ে তোমার জমিতে কাজ করে বুঝিয়ে দিয়ে আসবে যে whose piece of land is this. What? My mowers will be there this very day. কথাটা কি কানে ঢুকলো না? I am going to send them. I will give it to them in the neck. পাঠিয়ে দেখো একবার. I will drive them out. You dare? সাহস তো তোমার কম নয়. Clutches at his heart. Oxen meadows are mine. You understand? Mine. Oh, you are not going to understand that Oxen meadows are mine. I tell you, this piece of land belongs to me. Please don't shout, Natalia. Please don't shout. Behave properly. You can shout yourself hoarse in your own house. Rough enough, harsh. Hoarse means you are at liberty to shout at the top of your voice at your own house. This is our house. You are just our neighbors. Neighbors do not behave in this way. But here I must ask you to restrain yourself. You must have to control yourself because it is not your own house. Mind that. So naturally we will see that Oxen meadows are mine. Lomob is also going to claim this awful, excruciating, palpitation, painful, severe. Goes on. Oxen meadows are mine. And you see, ours mine, continues on. Amar. এই চলতেই থাকছে. And at this particular stage, Subukov, who left, তার ইচ্ছাটা কি ছিল? To give them some sort of opportunity so that the proposal would have been. The Subukov এখন বাইরের থেকে এই চিৎকার চেঁচামেচি শুনে is compelled to come in. What's the matter? What are you shouting at? এই সেরেছে। আরে তোমাদের হলোটা কি? চিৎকার করছো কেন? Papa, please tell the gentleman who owns Green Meadows, he or us, unlikely. বাবা এসেছো, বলো তো, একে বলে বুঝিয়ে দাও তো। He claims that the Oxen Meadows, it belongs to him. Darling, the meadows are ours. Darling, meadows are ours. যে জমিটার কথা হচ্ছে, please keep in mind, ওটা আমাদের। So we should have to stop at this particular stage because you know, since once again I repeat, since it's a detailed study, we have not that particular scope to skip from one particular piece to the other. And naturally, the other day we are going to start, because you have in the meantime prepare your mindset likely that this quarrel over the disputed piece of land will continue on and on. Subukov also will indulge in it, and this will reach to that particular stage when family scandals would have been brought forth. And naturally, the proposal, that is the proposal, actually it's marriage proposal, that is still now in the waiting. এখনো পর্যন্ত সেই ম্যারেজ প্রপোজালের ধারে কাছে কিন্তু আমরা পৌঁছতে পারিনি। উই হ্যাভ বিন, কি করছি আমরা, জাস্টলিং অ্যান্ড পুশিং ওভার দ্য ওনারশিপ অফ দ্য পিস অফ ল্যান্ড। সো লেট আস প্রসিড, অ্যান্ড in the meantime I must tell you one particular thing. We have been trying our level best with our utmost capacity to reach you through this particular device, but don't take it for granted that this is the only way. There are channels also, ABP Anand and other particular channels. Through Banglar Sikha you have been, or you are being provided with particular materials so that your learning system continues on and on. কাজে আমাদের যে বিষয়গুলো তোমরা দেখছো, যতটুকু আমরা পারছি তোমাদের কাছে পৌঁছানোর চেষ্টা করছি। আমাদের পাশাপাশি তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ নিশ্চয়ই বিভিন্ন সাবজেক্টে তোমাদের যারা অলরেডি অবসরপ্রাপ্ত শিক্ষক, তারাও কিন্তু তোমাদের জন্য এসে তোমাদের যাতে কাজে লাগে সেই জন্য তারা ক্লাস নিচ্ছেন। সৌমিত্রবাবু, দেবাশিস বাবু, কেন বলো তো? আমরা একটা জিনিসে বিশ্বাস করি যে করোনেশন ইজ জাস্ট লাইক এ ফ্যামিলি। করোনেশন আমাদের একটা যৌথ পরিবার, এবং সেই ভাবনাটাকে সামনে রেখে তোমাদের কিন্তু এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। চ্যানেলে যে বিভিন্ন ক্লাসগুলো আছে সেখানে তোমাদের প্রশ্ন করার অবকাশও তারা দিচ্ছেন, সেগুলোকে ফলো করে সেখানেও তোমরা তোমাদের প্রশ্ন রাখবে। এইখানে যদি তোমাদের কিছু মনে হয় আমরা তোমাদেরকে প্রোভাইড করে দেব। তোমাদের অনেকের কাছেই হয়তো এই যে প্লে সংক্রান্ত বিষয়ে আমার কন্ট্যাক্ট নাম্বার আছে, তোমাদের জানার কোনো বিষয় থাকলে আমাকে ফোন করতে পারো, আমি চেষ্টা করব তোমাদের আমার সাধ্য মতন উত্তর দেওয়ার। যারা যারা যে বিষয় নিচ্ছেন তাদের কাছে তোমরা ফোন করে তোমাদের বিষয়গুলো জানাতেই পারো, কারণ এই সিস্টেমটা কতদিন কবে স্কুল খুলবে, কখন স্বাভাবিক অবস্থা আসবে আমরা জানি না, বাট উই মাস্ট নট ওয়েট। অপেক্ষা তো করবো না, টাইম অ্যান্ড টাইড ওয়েট ফর নান। সো নেক্সট ক্লাস we will meet once again. Till then, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.